Now, good morning, students. How are you all? Now, area 100 topic is going on. I told you 5 steps in how to follow in each question. Number 1, find integrand function. Number 2, point of intersection. Number 3, format. Number 4, rough diagram. Number 5, a required area. Clear? Now, let me take another example. I am taking the question y square, find the area of region bounded by y square greater than or equal to ax and x square plus y square less than or equal to 2ax. Okay. Now see this, see I am taking this is 1, this one is y square equal to ax. So this implies y equal to root a into root x. Okay, fine. Now this one is x square plus y square equal to 2ax. It is a circle equation, but it becomes equal to 2ax. It is not a positive center at origin. So what you have to do, you make it a perfect square. That is completion of square. You know how to make it. So x square minus 2ax, take it a half of coefficient of x, that is a. So do square, add and subtract. You know how to make perfect square. Am I correct? That is completion of square. This, we can write x minus a whole square and then plus y square equal to a square. Now we are getting circle equation proper. One is the integrand function is this one and another one is y square equal to a square minus x minus a whole square. This implies y equal to under root of a square minus x minus a whole square. Clear to you? Or clear to you how to make this a completion of square? If it is equal to something external, then you make it like this type of circle equation. Clear? Now step number 2. So what is intersecting point? Substitute value of y square in parabola equation. That is x square plus y square equal to 2ax. Y square value you know. So x square plus y square is what is it? ax. ax minus 2ax equal to 0. Or otherwise x square minus ax is equal to 0. If I take out x minus a equal to 0, so this implies either x is equal to 0 or x is equal to a. Means parabola and the circle when they intersect are to where? A. Okay, fine. Now let me draw that is point of intersection. This is step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. That is a format y square equal to ax. So this is a parabola equation xy, if I put x0, y0, xa plus r minus a. Am I correct? Now another circle equation, that is x square, x minus a whole square plus y square equal to a square. Now center what is it? Center a comma 0 and the radius is a. Now step number 4, that is diagram, rough diagram. Now see center is, see substitute, let me draw circle equation, parabola equation. A, that is 2a and then minus a, then minus 2a, etc. The parabola is 0, 0. And then next x-axis plus a, y-axis that is a minus 2a minus this is a minus 2a. Okay, fine. Now x-axis a, y-axis plus a minus a. Okay, fine. And then like this, anyhow parabola goes to like this. Okay, fine. Anyhow, and circle equation, circle is a center at 0, center at a0. Center is a0, radius a. Anyhow, the circle will go through like this. Am I correct? Let me draw a diagram properly. Now see, now you draw one circle and this is center A0. Center is A0. Clear? Now parabola, it will intersect at A. So pass this parabola like this. So this point is A. Okay, fine. Clear this diagram? Now see, parabola. Now consider this inequality. I did not see the inequality. I have started solving question properly. Now in this diagram you have to consider this inequality. What inequality? Parabola is y square is greater than or equal to ax. Y square greater than or equal to shade will goes to, you have seen in LPP topic. Greater than or equal to the shade will go above the boundary. Means upper the parabola. Clear? Now the circle is less than or equal to shade comes under the curve. Under the curve means like this. Now the common shade is, where is it? Now here condition they are saying a is greater than 0. Otherwise I will take this below area also. Okay, fine, what I am saying. Now below area, but they are saying a is greater than 0 means a I can take only positive. So upper part. So this is our required part. Now required area that is equal to, so what is it? 0 to a upper minus lower. Integral 0 to a upper what is it? Circle equation, that is a square minus x minus a ka whole square in minus upper minus lower. Lower is what? Parabola, that is root a into root x into dx. For this area bounded purpose, you have to learn only one formula. Which formula? Integral under root of a square minus x square. Only one formula you have to remember. So that is under root of what is formula? A square minus x square or plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a. Am I correct? This is a formula. So you should learn this formula. Throughout the area bounded, we will use only this formula. Rest is simple formula we are using. Now, I am using this formula, that is x by 2. X minus a by 2 into under root of a square minus x minus a ka whole square plus a square by 2, that is a square by 2 sin inverse x by a. What is x? X minus a by a. Okay, fine. Now, minus root a into x power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. The limit is 0 to a. Clear? Now, that's equal to, if I keep a upper limit, it becomes totally 0 plus a minus a sin inverse 0. 0, it becomes this also 0. Why? A minus a becomes 0. Now, minus 2 by 3 root a into a power 3 by 2. I kept here limit. Now, minus lower limit. If I keep 0 here, a square minus a square, entire term will be 0. If I keep here 0, lower limit is 1 minus. If I keep here 0, sin inverse of minus 1. See, I am writing here sin inverse of, I am getting minus a cancel, that's I am getting minus. So 3 by 2 into this becomes totally what we will get 0, 0 power something becomes 0. Now that is equal to simple, at last we are getting areas minus 2 upon 3. A power half, that is a power 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. If I add it, 4 by 2 a square. Okay. Now minus sin inverse of minus becomes minus plus a square by 2 into sin inverse 1. When we will get it pi by 2, it becomes 0. So now the final answer is, if you don't mind, that is a square. If I take, that is we are getting a square if I take it pi by 4 minus 2 by 3 square units. Clear to you? Clear to you? So it is so simple, but one thing keep in your mind, whenever inequality comes, automatically if it is greater than or equal to, then shade will above the boundary. If it is less than or equal to, shade will come below the boundary. That's keep in your mind. Rest is the same whatever you are following these steps in area bounded. Clear to you this question? So this is one of the most important question. Now let me take another question. Again, this is also same inequality question I am taking. Now suppose if the question comes like this, so what we have to do? How to do this question? Okay. Now see here, I am taking another one, that is this one. Find area of region bounded by, so step number 1, see, y less than or equal to x square plus 2, y less than or equal to x plus 1, limit they have given 0 to 2. Now first one, don't consider inequality. At the time of diagram we will consider the inequality. Now see step number 1, y square equal to x plus 2, and here is y equal to x plus 1. Okay, fine. Now step number 2, point of intersection, solve it both, that is x square plus 2, that is equal to x plus 1. Otherwise x square minus x plus 1 equal to 0. So if you solve this, I hope so, x equal to minus b, you can go for that formula, minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac, so upon 2a. So which is roots are not imaginary, roots are not real. Okay, not real. Therefore there is no intersecting point. There is no, means parabola and the straight line will not intersect. There is no intersecting point. There is no intersecting point. Clear this one? Okay, now so anyhow intersecting point, but limits given, keep in your mind, limits given. What is the limits? That is 0, that is x is equal to 0, one limit, and another limit is x is equal to 2. Means you have to find the area of this parabola and the line 0 say leke up to where? 2. That's keep in your mind. Now step number 3, let me take now format, that is x. So what I told you, don't keep any constant with this square side. So I am taking this one. Otherwise you will get parabola, wrong parabola. Clear? X, y. If I keep x, y is 2, I cannot keep 0 here. If I keep 0, I will get again x is imaginary. Clear? Iota. So if I keep y is 2, that's why what I told you, don't keep any constant with this addition or subtraction with the square side. Okay. Now if I keep 2, it becomes 0. If I keep 3, then plus or minus 1. Enough. Just see, this is symmetric about y-axis. Just an example I am giving. Now see another line equation. What is line? Y equal to x plus 1. Now this is xy. So if I keep x is 0, y is 1, x is 1, 2, etc. Okay, fine. Now let's draw diagram. Step number 4 I am taking. Step number 4, diagram. Now the see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. Now let me draw. So parabola start from where? Passing through 0, 2. 0, 2. And y-axis 3, x-axis plus 1, minus 1. Anyhow, the parabola goes to like this. Am I correct? Okay. Now next one, see 0, 1. 0, 1 is here. The line passes through 0, 1 and 1, 2. X-axis 1, y-axis 2. Means there is no, that's why see, we did not get any intersecting point. Now C and parabola under this line, there is no intersecting point. But they have given the limit. You have to find the area between this area of 0, start from 0 to kahan pe? 2. So I am drawing one boundary line from 0 and 2 another boundary line. Okay. Now see. Now come to inequality. What is inequality of a parabola? Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to. Less than or equal to what I told you, shade will come under the curve. So under the curve. I have done, put it here. Now come to line. See the line. The line shade is less than or equal to, again the area is under the line. Under the line means like this. Now what is mixed area? See, this line is less than or equal to and the parabola is also less than or equal to under the curve. Suppose if it is greater than or equal to x, x is, that is y is less than or equal to, so see, suppose if we have any problem, you can substitute any value. See, suppose if I take 2, 1. 2, 1 is below line. 2, 1 is below line. Substitute value of x is 2 and y is 1. 1 less than or equal to 2 plus 1. So that is equal to what we are getting 3. So inequality is correct. So line, we have taken the point where? Below the line. So line, the shade comes to where? Below the line. So automatically this is your required area. Suppose if the line is greater than or equal to, if the line is greater than or equal to side, then we will get between the area. Then we will get between the area. Okay, fine. Now anyhow, now the required areas integral 0 to 2, only here is line is linked with line only. So that is x plus 1 into dx. So that is equal to x square by 2 plus x, and then that is limit is 0 to 2. So that is equal to 4 by 2 plus 2. So that is equal to 2 plus 2 square units. Suppose in case if the limit is given here 0 to 3, in case limit is given here 0 to 3, now here is 3. Okay, that is, now what we will get, again how to draw one more line, but that is also possible. Okay, anyhow, I think you are clear about this one. So, because the inequality should be changed here, the line should be greater than or equal to, then automatically we will get upper, then this shade we will get 0 to 2, upper minus lower. But here they have given line also less than or equal to. Clear to you this one? Okay, now let me take another question. Anyhow, you have to consider the inequality at the time of drawing this diagram. Okay, if it is less than or equal to, do the shade below the region. If it is greater than or equal to, take the shade above the boundary. That is you have to consider. Now let me take another question. Using integration, find the area of triangle formed by positive x-axis and tangent and normal to the circle. Means you have to find tangent and normal of this circle. Then x-axis, this x-axis is one line and tangent is one line, normal is another line. We will get triangle shape. Then we are going to find the area of that triangle. This is one of the most important question. Now see, first let me find tangent normal of the circle. Now differentiate this 2x plus 2y into dy by dx equal to 0. This implies dy by dx is equal to what we will get it, minus x upon y. And slope at what point? 1 comma root 3. Now keep it, x is 1 and y is root 3. Now you have slope of tangent here. Now equation of tangent I am finding, equation of tangent. So what is equation of tangent? Y minus y1. What is y1? y1 is root 3 equal to m minus 1 upon root 3 into x minus x1. Clear? Now I am taking this cross multiplication, root 3y minus 3 equal to minus x plus 1, or otherwise finally we are getting x plus root 3y minus 4. This is equation of tangent. Clear? This is equation of tangent. Now equation of normal, equation of normal. What is equation of normal? Y minus y1 equal to minus 1 upon m. So we will get root 3 into x minus x1. Now that is we are getting root 3x plus y, and then if I take that one is minus root 3 and then plus root 3 will be cancelled. That is equal to what I am getting here, 0. So that is root 3x minus y. This root 3 will be cancelled. Another equation. This is equation of normal. Now let me start this one. That is first one. This equation of circle they have given. So that is x square plus y square equal to 4. This is centered at 0, 0 and radius is how much? 2 units. And tangent point, I see intersecting at 1 and 3. X-axis 1, y-axis root 3. So no need of finding intersecting point. Now this is equation of tangent. See, let me draw a diagram now. See, that is circle is 0, 0 and 2 units. Let me draw. Okay, fine. So this is 2 units, radius is 2 units, center is 0, 0. Now see, suppose this is 1 and this is root 3. So this is 1 comma root 3. Now tangent line is passing through this. Am I correct? Okay, this is tangent line. So what is tangent line? That is y equal to 4 minus x upon root 3. This is tangent line. Now through this normal line, so you don't want make a rough format here, you can draw through, that is through this tangent point. If I draw one perpendicular line, that is a normal line. So this line is y equal to root 3x. Now okay, what is the intersecting point? If I keep this y equal to x is equal to y equal to 0, tangent line, if I keep y equal to 0, what is the x point? That is 4. Because this is intersecting at the x-axis. So if I keep y is 0, x is equal to, so this point is 4 comma 0. Clear? Now this is the intersecting point, that is at 1. Now what the question is asking, find the area of triangle formed by tangent normal with the positive x-axis. So this is your required part. Clear to you? This is your now required area. One of the most important question, this one. Integral 0 to 1. Which line is bounding? This line. That is root 3x, and plus integral 1 to 4. 1 to 4. Which line? This is a tangent line. That is 4 minus x upon root 3 into dx. Clear to you? Now that is equal to, that is root 3. This is x square by 2. The limit is 0 to 1. Plus 1 upon root 3. Take it outside. So that is 4x minus x square by 2. That is 1 to 4. If I keep upper limit root 3, that is upon 2, and then plus 1 by root 3 into, if I keep upper limit 16 minus 16 by 2, 8 minus lower limit minus 4 and then plus 1 by 2. Clear? Now that is equal to root 3 by 2 and then plus 12, that is 1 by root 3 into, that becomes a 4. Am I correct? 4 plus 1 by 2. 4 plus 1 by 2, that is equal to root 3 by 2 and then plus 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3, that is into 9 by 2. 9 by 2. So I can write this becomes root 3 by 2 and then plus this I can write 3 root 3 by 2. So if I added both, that is equal to 4 root 3 by 2, that is equal to 2 root 3 square units. Clear to you? So this is one of the most important question. So how to find a tangent normal line? Through this, how can we find area of triangle? Anyhow children, one thing keep in your mind, do practice well First you take NCERT question, do thoroughly and follow 5 steps whatever I told you. So definitely you can easily solve this area bounded, and one question is compulsory for board exam, that's you know about it. Okay, thank you so much children, stay blessed.